Hello my people, you're welcome back to Chess with Devans, and as usual I have another interesting puzzle for you. Actually, I have many puzzles. All you just have to do is subscribe and I'll keep bringing them for you. Okay, this is another interesting one. It is white to mate black in 2 moves. But as we see, black king is locked up in the A8 corner and has pieces around it. Rook, knight, bishop. And then white has a queen and 2 rooks, but has to mate black in 2 moves. So I want you guys to first try it out by yourselves before we solve it. So if you do not mind, pause the video and try to solve it. Come back when you've found it. Good luck. Alright, did you find the 2 moves for white? Please let us know in the comment section. It doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong, because it could be wrong but carrying a very nice variation that I've not talked about in the video, or it could be right. So it doesn't matter. All that matters is trying it out and sharing with us what you found. That's all that matters. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe as well. So let's dive into it. Okay, the first thought that can come to your mind is capturing the knight using your rook. But does that lead us to a mate in 2? Now black is left with 1 move, and that's to capture the rook. But when black captures the rook, do we get to mate it in the next move? Literally, if you try to move your queen to c5, that's not a mate because black can escape. So that doesn't mate black in the next move. What about capturing the bishop? That doesn't mate black in the next move because black can capture the queen. So that doesn't lead us. What about capturing using the rook? Still the same thing. That's not a mate. Okay, so capturing the capturing the knight as your first move is not leading us to a mate. Okay, what about capturing the rook at b8? Is that a mate? Not really, because now black can capture the king, and when you try to check by moving your rook to g8, black can actually block with its bishop and it is checking you. Even if black doesn't block with its bishop, it can block with the knight, or it can decide to move its king to c7. So it has options. So that's not a mate. Okay, what about if you try to capture the bishop as your first move? Is that a mate? Literally no, because our queen is gone. And if you try to capture here, black can still block and there's no mate. Okay, so that is not leading us to a mate. It's really tough now. Okay, what about moving our queen to c7? Now this is a very wise one. It's a very smart move, because when you move to c7, black cannot move its bishop. Why? When black moves its bishop, you can mate. a7 is mate. Okay, when black moves its rook, then b7 is mate. Okay, but we are playing a very stubborn black, because when you move to c7, black's next move can actually be g2. It's actually checking you. So that means your next move is to run away from the check, maybe capturing the bishop, and that's your second move. If you are to mate black by actually maybe black moves anywhere else and then you mate, that's a mate in 3. Okay, that's not a mate in 2. So that black can actually check you, or even black can actually be stubborn enough to move its rook to h8, and it's mating you, it's checking you, so you have to run away from the check. So the fact that you're running away from the check as your second move means you have failed the puzzle. The puzzle is mate in 2. Okay, so that's not working out for us. Even moving anywhere else, the idea is maybe you go to black plays here and then you mate. Still, that's not working out for us, because now we saw black has 2 potential moves of checking you: moving the bishop or moving the rook. Both of them check you, and your next move will actually be running away from the check, which will delay us. Okay, so moving our queen is not the move. What about a waiting move by the king? Okay, if we play a waiting move by the king, then black can capture our queen and there's no mate in the next move. Okay, there's no mate in the next move. So We have to find a way. A waiting move by our king is not working out for us, and then we can't move our queen, because if we move our queen, black can check us with the rook to h8. Okay, we are left with one move uncovered. We did not cover rook capturing bishop as the first move. And if you found that move, then congratulations, you found the right move. Because rook to b7, capturing the bishop on b7, actually leads us to the mate in the next move. Whatever black tries to do, because now black cannot move its knight, it's pinned, okay? And black cannot move its rook, it's pinned. Okay, so black is left with very few moves, and those few moves are the ones we're going to capitalize on. So black can, or actually black is left with one move, and that's to capture the queen. And when black captures the queen, do you see the mate in one? The mate in one is a7, capturing the bishop, sorry, capturing the knight, and that's a mate. So the right move was to capture the bishop using our rook, and then black captures our queen, and then we mate. So thank you for being here. I'm bringing more puzzles. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next video, have a good time.